Everybody hear me? If y'all can hear me right now. It's game 3's. Hold up, let me turn down the microphone volume. My mic is literally getting worse and worse every stream, bro. I'm telling y'all I need a new one. Anyways, welcome back to the NBL. It's game 3's today. Trying to get my mic to where y'all can hear me good without my freaking... Okay, alright. My team's still in his match, so I gotta wait a minute. Okay. Alright, so recap from last week. In the game 2's, the Glitch Knights annihilated the Vipers 46-0. The Cougars almost put up a 50-point performance from Truck-Stop Burrito, beating the Sharks 49-0. The Rhinos beat the Great Hall Sharks 30-4. And the Piranhas lost to the Bandits 28-5. So let's just try to get everybody in the chat right now. Try to get everybody in here. My channel. Try to get everybody in here. My team. Never mind, he's in. Alright. Let me. Dang. Got velocity. Okay, so first game is going to be the Cougars versus the Great Hall Spiders. So let me get Burrito in here. Quick recap from last week. Truck Stop Burrito put up the most the most NBL points of all time, almost putting up a 50-point performance. So it's going to be the Cougars versus probably one of the most most disappointing teams in this league right now, with Chris Masters and the Great Hall Spiders. And this is just, they're 0-2, but in their preseason debut they blew out that NBL team, and ever since then everything's just been going downhill. I mean, Chris Masters has just been putting up under average performances, but I guess we'll see what happens in this first game of the game 3's. If I change that title. Okay, yeah, I changed it. Okay, so we're just waiting on Truck Stop Burrito right now and the Cougars. And right now the Cougars are in first still, after that almost 50-point performance from Burrito last week. And the Great Hall Spiders are in 6th place right now, so okay, I guess we're just gonna skip Burrito's match since he's... What is he doing right now? Burrito's playing a custom game right now. He's not even on, so who's next that we can do? Liz from the Sharks aren't here, and the Sharks were gonna go against the Vipers today, as that's probably gonna be the worst NBL game of all time. Thunderguard Rhinos versus the Bandits. The Glitch Knights versus the Piranhas. Rathaleo and freaking Transpotendy haven't. We gotta text somebody right now, because most of the players in the teams aren't even on right now. Let me go to friends. Bro, Rathaleo and Transpotendy aren't even on right now, so messages. Okay, Truck Stop Burrito just texted me, and they're gonna, the #1 team in the nation is gonna go against the most the most disappointing team right now in the Great Hall Spiders. We're gonna wait on Chris Masters to get in here. This is just, we were not even expecting Chris Masters and the Great Hall Spiders to be going 0-2 in their first 2 games. It's just crazy. Hold up. Let me try to get the chat on right now. And we got 6 people. If this freaking Android would just shut up with these notifications. Let's see if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. Let's try to see if I can get Chris Masters in here. All right, dang. Chris Masters and freaking Truck Stop Burrito are the first 2 people to even come in here. So I would say the Cougars are favored to win this one by at least like 10 to 12. 10 to 12 points. They're expected to win by at least 10 to 12 points. So let's see what they're gonna pick here. Chris Masters going with that Volkov pick, probably the first of the season. I don't know what Galaxy is doing here. It's weird. I don't know what Galaxy is doing right now. Anyways, let me put this to 5 players. Let me put a bot on Burrito's team, since he's just been freaking on his own, and he's still the best. He's the best player in the league, and he's just been carrying any bot that's been in his way this season. Alright, y'all already know what to do. When I leave, I'm gonna go to spectate, so let's get this started. Burrito, your host, is gonna be the best team in the NBL right now. I don't know what Zulos is doing here. Okay, it looks like Zulos is gonna be, wait, hold up. Burrito, let me come back in here, cause I didn't even know. Burrito, let me be host. If you can hear me right now, let me be host, bro. Or yeah, just try. Okay. Okay, yeah, Burrito and Zulos. Now we gotta wait on Chris Masters again. If he'll come in here. Okay, there he goes. Alright. Alright, you already know. Just think about how crazy this is gonna be. The best team in the nation, with Truck Stop Burrito, the best player in the NBL, just dropped 50 points last game. He hasn't even gone a game. The Cougars haven't even been scored on this season at all yet. So just keep that in mind. Also, in adding another teammate to his team, bro, this is gonna be interesting. And I really don't see how Chris Masters is even gonna fare against this team, as Burrito is the first to point on the first to score. This is just gonna be. At first, we thought Chris Masters was at least gonna have at least a chance here, but not only is he gonna go against the best team in the NBL with Truck Stop Burrito alone, now he has a teammate in Zulos. Zulos is gonna throw it up here, and he's gonna score for the first time in his NBL career. This season has just been crazy, y'all. Like, my goodness, the Cougars have not been scored on yet this whole season. The first 2 games they blew. Like, I feel like they're just gonna go on a tear throughout this whole league. Burrito just not even letting Chris Masters anywhere near the ball. The bot gets the ball, but he's probably not gonna go anywhere, and he doesn't. As the ball resets, Zulos picks up the ball. He's trying to look to score for the second time today. It's just, I really don't see how Chris Masters is just gonna fare here against this unfair team right now of the freaking Cougars. The Cougars are just looking to annihilate every single team in their way. It doesn't matter if you're good, you're bad, you're great. And they've just been dominating. This looks like it's just going to be another dominating performance. But Chris Masters is just going to just maybe even try his might to at least score any type of points here, because like I said, nobody has scored on the Cougars yet this whole season. And we're in game 3. In both of their games, they've scored 40 points or more against their opponent, and this is just... Chris Masters is probably looking to just regain his confidence from the last couple games, but I don't think this is the right game to do it with versus the best team in the NBL. This is just already going to become a massacre early. Chris Masters needs to do something here. As Burrito and his partner, his new rookie Zulos, have almost the same score right now. As Burrito is just annihilating their team on defense right now as they get in for the 8th touchdown of the game already in the first couple of minutes. This is a little bit slower game from the last couple games that the Cougars have been in, but the only thing to do now for the Greyhawk Spiders is just hope that the Cougars can't put 40 on the board like they've done the last 2 games. This is just, I don't even know what to say. The Cougars are just on a wear and tear here. It'll be a freaking amazing feat if Chris Masters can even score. And he does. Chris Masters is the first person to score on the Cougars, which is an amazing feat. Not only do they have Burrito, the best player in the league, who's been dropping 40-point games, but also Zulos is his new partner now. As Chris Masters steals the ball yet again, and he's trying to prove something, but already an amazing feat at that is just scoring once on them, and that probably might be their only score of the game. This is just, man. Look, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I don't see how anybody in this league is gonna be able to beat the Cougars. The only 2 teams that I can see beating the Cougars, or even having a chance at beating the Cougars, are the Glitch Knights with Accurated 7, and maybe the Bandits, or like the Bandits at literally like the best that they've ever been, or the Piranhas, which I don't even know because Rathaleo and Transpotency both aren't even here. As the Cougars are just annihilating the Spiders right now. Looking to be another yet annihilating performance. But like I said, the only goal right now at this point is to put some more points on the board for the Spiders with Chris Masters, or to prevent 40 points from being scored, because they haven't gone 1 game without scoring 40, and I don't even know how this is going to turn out to be in this game. But it's just been a struggle for all the teams. They face the Vipers, of course, first game. That's going to be a W. They faced the Sharks. Liz was trying her best. She couldn't even score that game. And now with the Greyhawk Spiders, Chris Masters is usually a under-average scorer now. That was probably the most overrated player coming into the season, and he was just able to score a point here, being the first team to score even a point against the Cougars. As just another scramble for the ball. As Zulos gets the ball, he's probably going to score another touchdown. That's going to be another one. As the Cougars take a 15-point lead, 16-1, as they're almost halfway from putting up their season average of 40 points. Again, having 40 points a game is insane, and this is just crazy. They're the only team, again, in the league to average 40 points a game. Being in front of the Glitch Knights. But this is just... I legit don't even know what to say at this point. But again, they've really faced not that big of a challenge so far. They faced the Vipers, which everybody can beat by at least 20 to 30 points. They beat the Sharks. Liz has been just trying to carry that team to greatness. As the Vipers and the Sharks are going to be playing today, and they're the two worst teams in the league, and nobody has even shown up so far in the lobby. As Zulos is gonna, not Zulos, as Burrito is gonna take this one to the house, which extends their lead to 18, making the score 19-1. We are just, Chris Masters is just trying his might. Like, he's just been trying his best this whole game. But when you have the best player in NBL history, and you have a really good rookie to back him up, and he's put up 12 so far in his debut, it's pretty much dang near impossible to beat this team. The only team that even has a chance of beating them is Accurated 7 and the Glitch Knights. Like I said, as Burrito is just taunting right now, he knows there's no challenge, as that's gonna put them up 21-1, as they are halfway to their season average of 40 points a game. And this has just been absolute mugging right now. Chris Masters was just barely even able to put up a point on the board. And Chris Masters and the Spiders have really had an incredibly disappointing season, because how do you go from scoring the former NBL record of having the most points in a game in the biggest blowout in NBL history to going 0-2 and 0-3 after this game, losing your first 3 games, as they're probably not going to make the playoffs this year, as Chris Masters is just trying his hardest, and looks like his hardest ain't even going to pay off. As Burrito is just toying around with him, as he's gonna throw a pass. He's gonna throw a pass to Zulos. He's gonna throw another pass to Burrito, which was just a nice passing play right there. Again, one of the only passing teams in the league are the Rhinos right now with King Corey, as they beat yet again the Great Hall Spiders, like we were just talking about. The team playing right now, as they beat the Great Hall Spiders last week, if I'm not mistaken. As Burrito and Zulos are just running up the score, as they extend their lead 25-1. The Cougars are just on a wear and tear right now. A message to everybody in the league: if you have the Cougars on your schedule, they've just become 10 times better. Not only that they have the best player in the league right now, who just dropped the most points in an NBL game and the biggest blowout in NBL history all by himself, he now has a rookie to back him up. He now has a teammate to back him up, and they look even more dangerous now, as Chris Masters is just trying his absolute might just to score right now. Looks like that's not gonna happen, as it's just Zulos, the rookie, just keeping them back, as that amazing defense, as they're just proving right now. Chuck Stop Burrito is just waving them goodbye, because that's what you might as well do in that situation. But the only goal for the Spiders and Chris Masters to do right now is just to waste out the time. Just save yourself from them putting up 40 again for the 3rd time this season. If they put up 3 straight 40-point games, this is just gonna be... But again, a message to all the NBL teams watching the stream right now. Not only are you gonna have to go against the best player in NBL history, you also have to go against this solid rookie who's put up 12 points in his debut. They are just tearing tearing them to shreds right now. This is embarrassing. As they're about to put up 30 for the third time this season. As they may not put up 40, but you never know with them. As they're just toying around with them at this point. Wow, he's just gonna leave the ball on the ground as Zulos is just... That was real disrespectful for Zulos just to freaking put the ball on the ground. But whenever you're that good, you can basically do whatever you want. The Cougars are most likely gonna go undefeated and come in first place in the regular season and gonna be the first seed in the playoffs. As Chris Masters is just trying his all, but when this is 2-on-1 here, it's not even fair. As the bot on the Great Hall Spiders is just trying his best to do something right now. As this is just gonna be yet another blowout, as Zulos is just toying around with them. It doesn't look like they're gonna put up their third 40-point game of the season because they're wasting time right now, but it really doesn't matter. The Cougars are just tearing through every team as they're gonna improve to 3-0 on the season. 3-0. They're gonna be the first team to improve to 3-0 on the season, which is crazy. Putting up their third 30-point game, which is already insane. Already, as they're looking to take yet another one to the house, and it looks like they're gonna improve their score to 31-1. This is just pitiful, man. Truck Stop Burrito and his Cougars have just had no challenge at all this season. And even if when they do have challenges, it's not even gonna matter. Because if you have a player that consistently drops 20 points every game, he holds the record for the most points in a game, holds the record for the biggest blowout in NBL history, and add a solid rookie to play along with him who dropped 13 points in his debut, it's just, my lord. The Cougars have dropped 30 points their first 3 games of the season. It's most likely if they win 1 or 2 more games, they'll be already qualified for the playoffs. As they're not even trying to score right now. Chris Masters just trying to find any hole to go into just to put up the team on the board for the second time again. As just the Cougars don't even care anymore. They can just defend this as long as they want. They can, as Chris Masters is literally trying his might right now to put 2 points on the board. This is just pitiful, man. Are y'all seeing this? This ain't even right. Oh man, this is just crazy. As Chris Masters just probably gets finished off for the last time in the game. As the Crystal Temple Cougars put up their third 30-point game of the season, as they add yet another asset to their team in the rookie Zulos. Truck Stop Burrito puts up his third 20-point game of the season, as the Cougars just decimate yet another opponent for the third time of the season, as they beat the Great Hall Spiders 33-1, as the Cougars are going to look to improve to 4-0 next week. As this is just, man, I really don't see anybody beating the Cougars, y'all. I honestly don't. If we're being honest, I don't. Besides the Glitch Knights, if Actuated 7 can get a teammate, then I really don't see the Cougars losing this season. As we're gonna get to our second game of the day here. Let's remove this bot. Y'all can hear me right now. Second game of the day here. as Burrito put up 2K damage, which is already insane. And the Cougars are going to improve to 3-0. And that puts the Spiders at 0-3. Okay, anyways, next game up. The Rhinos. Let's get the Rhinos in here. The Rhinos and the Brawlhaven Bandits. It's gonna be the Thunder Guard Rhinos versus the Brawlhaven Bandits. And let's see, Pinecone unfortunately wasn't able to make the game, so already that's a huge asset for the Bandits to lose, as the Bandits are in 3rd place right now, and they could literally go down in the rankings if they lose Pinecone and lose today, and the Thunder Guard Rhinos could take their spot if they win today. So I don't know who's. Let me text Pinecone real quick. I'm gonna ask him who's gonna fill in for them. Who's gonna fill in for you. Let's take a look at the Thunder Guard Rhinos last week game. Let me look right now. NBL standings, Thunder Guard Rhinos. The Thunder Guard Rhinos are 1-1 right now. They're in 4th place. Just be able to make the playoffs right now. In their last season game, they went against the Great Hall Spiders. They smacked them by 26-34, and they're probably the only pass play team that I've seen in the league right now. And we'll see what Pinecone has to say. And I don't know who Big Guy TV is right now. As Exo Galaxy is gonna get in here. I don't know. Maybe Exo Galaxy is Pinecone's teammate. I don't know. Hold on. Let me read the comments. My friend, he's spectating. Okay, Big Guy TV. Whoa, filling in for the Brawlhaven Bandits, I guess, is gonna be Exo Galaxy and a bot. And I guess we can just get this one going underway here. The Thunder Guard Rhinos are gonna go against the Brawlhaven Bandits, but Pinecone isn't gonna be able to make it, so he has Exo Galaxy filling in for him. So let's just see how this goes. This is gonna be interesting, but I'm pretty sure the Thunder Guard Rhinos are going to be able to win this one here, as the leadership and the versatility from Pinecone aren't going to be present right now. There's another ball reset as King Corey takes the ball, looking to push it up court, or up the field, as I should say. Velocity with that amazing defense. That's going to put them on the board for the first time of the day. Now let's see what Galaxy can do right now. With that Teros is looking to be some great defense, but again, the offense from the bots are really not gonna be a factor here, because the bots are usually the worst at offense. And the highest scoring bot that we had this season scored 3 points, so I really don't know what Galaxy is doing right here, letting the bot run the offense. But King Corey is gonna get in for the 3rd time today. Exo Galaxy is gonna get his first ball touch of this game. Let's see how that plays out, as he just throws it back to King Corey. I don't know what he was trying to do there, as that puts them up 4-0, as the Bandits are really putting on a poor performance already out of the gate. Exo Galaxy just throws the ball away again. I still don't know what he was trying to do there, as King Corey is gonna try to put up his 5th point of the game today, and he does. And again, for like the 9th game of this season, this looks like it's just gonna be another blowout, as Exo Galaxy is gonna make the crucial mistake starting off, letting the Chosen Bot to run the offense. But it looks like the Chosen Bot is gonna try to go inside. Looks like he's trying to score right now, and he almost does. And I think that would have been the first time of this season that a bot scores for the first time on a team, or the bot scores for the first point on a team. As the bot gets the ball, I still don't know what Galaxy is doing right now, letting the chosen bot run the offense, which is a horrible game plan. As the Rhinos are in for the 7th time of the day, and it looks like the Rhinos after this game may move up to 3rd place. And who knows, maybe the Rhinos are going to be a team that can beat the Cougars, because right now the Cougars are just unstoppable at this point. And look at this stat. It is the 3rd game of the season and the Cougars have only been scored on once. They've only been scored on once this whole season so far, and we're 3 games in, and they're 3-0. My friend, he's spectating. Okay, let me text Actuated 7 and tell him that he's the next game up. Yo, the Glitch Knights are the next game after this one. Okay, I just texted Actuated 7, and the Glitch Knights is there, the 2nd best team in the league right now. And now I gotta text the Piranhas because neither Wrath or Transpotency is on right now, and they really need at least one person to show up for their team. But it looks like that's not gonna happen. Looks like maybe their substitute will be TNA Shade, as TNA Shade was almost able to get the first minor league upset this preseason against the Brawlhaven Bandits, which would have been the biggest upset in Brawl Ball history, but that's not gonna be I would have been surprised as Galaxy is finally trying to at least score. I don't know what he was doing, but it looks like the Bandits are gonna hold up. Looks like the Bandits are actually gonna have their first loss of the season, as Pinecone wasn't gonna be able to make it for this game 3. But that's okay, because there's still maybe after today they'll still be in playoff contention. And again, in order to make the playoffs, you have to be one of the top 4 teams. So we'll just see how this goes for the upcoming weeks. And next week will actually be the middle of the season. This will be the next week will be the mid-season games. And then after the mid-season games, we'll have 4 more to do, and then we'll be in the playoffs. But that's in the next coming weeks, as the Thunder Guard Rhinos are up 14-0 right now. Make that 15-0 as Corey goes up for his 11th time of the day. As Exo Galaxy was trying to at least fill in for Pinecone. I really don't know what he was doing there, as he's just gonna give the ball to Corey again. As Exo Galaxy fails to pick up the ball again. I don't know, still don't know what he was doing there. As Velocity is going the wrong way, he's gonna go for a Hail Mary pass to Corey. That almost makes it. Maybe they're practicing their pass plays for later games, as this one's pretty much over, unless Exo Galaxy goes beast mode and he puts up 16 straight points. But this game is pretty much dead and gone at this point, as Velocity is putting up awesome defenses. Galaxy might score for the first time of the day to put the Bandits up, but again, without that versatility, Pinecone is probably the most versatile player in this league right now. He's good at offense, he's good at defense, and you might be questioning that, saying that Burrito can do the same thing. But Pinecone, every single game that he's played with 3 different teammates and all of them have been wins. That preseason game was a win. The first 2 games of the season were wins, and this one was probably going to be a barn burner if he would have came, but of course he didn't show up, because which is expected. We all do stuff. As another great pass from the Thunder Guard Rhinos is just showing their versatility as being the best passing team in the NBL right now, as the Bandits are just trying to put up at least 1 point. That at least put a point on the board at least, but the Thunder Guard Rhinos probably might have one of the best defenses in the league, as they're one of the complete teams in this league that has two whole people playing. As Corey's gonna get another touchdown for the 15th time today, as they are up 19-0 now. And I don't know, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen with that Sharks versus Vipers game, because Liz was expected to carry a bot throughout the whole season, but she's not gonna be able to make it today either, as that's gonna be our main event. Our main event is gonna be the 2 worst teams in the NBL going head to head. Two bots on the Vipers, as they're the worst team in the nation, versus the Sharks, the Miami Dome Sharks, led by Liz. But I don't know, maybe she will be able to make it, maybe she won't, but she's busy right now. Let me text her. Because if Liz isn't gonna be able to make it, this was literally gonna be that was gonna be her easiest win to get on the season. Let me text her. I'm gonna tell her, you really need to play y'all's game, because I'm gonna tell her it's only 15 minutes. Okay, and let's see what she says. As the Thunder Guard Rhinos are obviously gonna improve to 2-1 on the season. That's gonna put the Bandits down probably a spot or 2, as they're gonna decrease from 2-0 to 2-1. So let's see how that goes. Yo, it's good, Maverick. How's your day been, bro? We're in game 2 right now. We got 2 more games to go, as the Thunder Guard Rhinos put up their absolutely biggest blowout of the season, as they go up 27-0 right now. Looking to go up 28. They're gonna look to put up their first 30-point game of the season. I just texted her when they're in the end of game 2 of today, as the Thunder Guard Rhinos are going up 29-0 right now. I guess they're gonna try to put up the biggest blowout of today, as the Exo Galaxy just, when Pinecone looks back and sees this score, he's gonna be extremely disappointed in the XO Galaxy, because I thought XO Galaxy was gonna at least put up like 6 or 7 points at least, but I don't know what he's been doing this whole game, but he hasn't been able to put up anything. As breaking news, Liz has just told me to find somebody to replace her, which is gonna be the second time of the day. Pinecone told me to find somebody to replace him, which is XO Galaxy this game, and Liz is gonna okay. So we're gonna try to find a replacer for Liz. Yo, what's good, Does? What happened to Kraken? I've been good. How about you? What happened to nobody knows what happened to Kraken. I really don't know. He's been working, and I haven't heard from him in a while, as a matter of fact. The last time that I heard from that man was almost a month ago, so I really don't know what happened to him. As the Thunder Guard Rhinos are just killing them right now, as they put up 34-0 in absolutely a crazy blowout, as XO Galaxy just completely fails at least filling in the spot for Pinecone, as he's just been playing defense this whole game. As the thing to take away from this game, the Bandits are 9 times out of 10 they're probably going to be a terrible team if Pinecone isn't leading the way. As Corey gets inside for the 23rd time of the game, as that increased their lead to 35. XO Galaxy really is going to need to at least put a point on the board to avoid the shutout for the second time today. As Velocity gets on the board, and the Thunder Guard Rhinos are gonna improve to 2-1, and the Brawlhaven Bandits are gonna go down the game, and they were looking to go 3-0 here, but Pinecone wasn't able to show up, as they unimproved to 2-1, as the Thunder Guard Rhinos, the best passing team in the league, wins the game 36-0. As the only upside to this game, XO Galaxy putting up minor defense. Okay, next game we have the Apocalypse Glitch Knights going against the Apocalypse Glitch Knights going against the Fangwild Piranhas. And looking at this right now, I don't see Transpotency, and also I don't see Rathaleo. As a complete team for the first time today is going to be a no-show, as we're going to try to find them a replacement. And 7 is Timer your teammate. Let me text them. Is Timer your teammate? Let me demote Elijah real quick. Okay, so the second best team in the nation, or the second best team in the NBL, is gonna go head to head against the Fangwild Piranhas, but yet we're gonna need a second placement for the second time again, and the next game is going to be a third replacement, The Fangwall Piranhas are without their 2 starters, as it looks like Elijah Flames is gonna be their replacement. Anyways, alright, so yeah, Activated 7 just started the game. As it looks like the Fangwall Piranhas are gonna be replaced by Elijah Flames in this 3rd game of today. As the 2nd best team in the NBL is gonna go against Elijah Flames, a rookie, and a chosen bot. So let's just see how this plays out, and we'll see how good Elijah Flames can fill in for 2 people, which this is probably not gonna end up good, but we'll see how well this rookie Elijah Flames can do it for filling in for the Fangwall Piranhas. So Thunder God Rhinos 1. $136. As Elijah Flames is the first person to score here. This would be an amazing upset if Elijah Flames by himself can beat the 2nd best team in the NBL. As the Glitch Knights are on the board, finally we might have a game on our hands. As some good defense from the Fangwall Piranhas might come in handy from Elijah, as Elijah is just putting up a nice defensive performance, as he was trying to go for the sig there, but the bot just helps him out as the not the Fangwall Piranhas. The Glitch Knights go up 2-1 right now. Hold up, let me put in the score from last game before this game gets crazy. As Elijah Flames might be a promising rookie in the NBL, but again, we're talking about the 2nd best team in the NBL right now. As the Fangwall Piranhas actually might be well replaced here, with Elijah Flames leading the way and the bot being on defense. But again, like I said, when you have the 2nd, as they're taunting before they even score, like I said, when you have the 2nd best team in the NBL, it's already gonna be hard, and having a rookie and a bot replace them is gonna be really hard again. Like I said, anything can happen in this league, as Elijah Flames is just all the way on the wrong side of the field again. But he was doing good in the 1st minute, but it looks like everything is starting to unravel now, as the Glitch Knights are about to show us why they're the 2nd best team. They're the 2nd best team in the NBL yet again. We'll see how I really don't understand why Elijah is just, for the 2nd time today, a team is letting their bot run the offense, which is not a good idea. Elijah Flames just throws the ball away. I really don't know what he's doing right now. Another rookie mistake. If you're going against the 2nd best, he just keeps on throwing the ball away. I don't understand what he's accomplishing by doing this. I guess he's just trying to spike the ball a bunch of times and waste out the time, which is probably a horrible idea. I still don't know what he's doing right now, but it looks like they're looking to drain the clock. I guess he just said, screw it, I'm not trying to play the 2nd best team in the NBL. He just keeps on spiking and throwing the ball away just to waste time. I've never seen this game planned before by any team. As they're down 7-1 right now. Elijah could have got the ball right there, but it's not really gonna play a factor in anything, as the Glitch Knights are on the board for the 8th time today. But again, I really don't know what Elijah and the Piranhas are doing right now, as he's just been trying to control this team, just spiking the ball and throwing it away a bunch of times. Maybe an attempt at wasting out the time so they can just go ahead and end this game. I really don't know what he was trying to do right there, but Activated 7 is gonna get into the end zone for the 5th time today, as this is just Gonna be another blowout, but that's kind of funny what Elijah was trying to do right there, just waste out the time. But looks like they're just trying to go inside for the second time today. I really don't know what Elijah is doing right now. Another rookie mistake as actuated. Oh, and also Elijah Flames and the Piranhas are the first team to score on the Glitch Nights this season, which is crazy. And Elijah just throws the ball away again. And I really don't think that is going to be working out, because we still have 10 minutes to go in this ball game. I really don't know why you would throw the towel if you're only down by like 6 or 7 points, but I'm not going to ask any questions, as Elijah is looking to push things up from midcourt, and he hasn't been able to do that much this whole game, as the bot has just been putting up great defense for Elijah to capitalize on offense. But that's not really doing nothing right now, as Accurated 7 is passing it backwards to his teammate Timer, as they're just playing catch over here, as we're now seeing the addition of passes being played out more today, as that puts the Glitch Knights up by 11 right now. Elijah and the Chosen Bot have doing pretty good job getting on the other side of the court, but they haven't been able to do a lot of that anyways. Elijah Flames needs to take a hold of this game before it gets even more out of hand. So far every game, every team, game, people have been blown out by 30 points. As Elijah gets the ball again, looking to push it up, trying to get his second point of the game for the Fangwall Piranhas. Again, I really don't know what he's doing. He might have left the game because he's playing like a bot right now. As the Glitch Knights go up 15-0. As they're looking to put up 20 points for the third time of this season, just like the Cougars are. And the Fangwall Piranhas were already in a predicament here, because let's take a trip back to last week. Last week, the Piranhas actually got blown out by the Bandits in Pinecone. And for the first week, the Piranhas are 1-1 right now. And it looks like the Piranhas are gonna unimprove or go down a game, as they're gonna go 1-2. And we're still gonna we're gonna find a third replacement of today. A lot of people and a lot of teams didn't show up today, so just finding those quick substitutes to try to represent their team. But looks like the Glitch Knights are gonna be one of the only two teams. The Glitch Knights are gonna improve to 3-0 on the season, as well as the Cougars, as the Cougars and the Glitch Knights just secure their top 2 spots right now, as the Glitch Knights are up 19-1 right now. We'll see if Elijah can score again, but I doubt if they can score, as next game will be our last game of the game 3s for today, as this is going to be the quote-unquote worst game of the NBL season, or in Brawl Ball history, because the seventh place Miami Dome Sharks, led by Liz, which she's gonna be gone, versus the worst team in the NBL, the Enigma Vipers. The 2 worst teams in NBL are gonna go head to head, and neither of the teams haven't even scored yet this season. But somebody's gonna get their first win of the season, and I think it's gonna be the Sharks, because Liz is gonna be gone, so which is gonna give them a replacement. But even it doesn't matter. It's still 2 bots on the team. You should be able to win. As Elijah is still trying to get on the board for the second time today. As he's still doing a good job of fighting right now. which is not that bad, but it's not going to be good enough because yet again, they're still going against the second best team in the league. So pretty much the analysis of this game is Elijah Fox gave the Glitch Knights a scare in the first 30 seconds of the game, and then after that everything just went downhill, and they just got hit with reality that they're playing with the second best team in the league right now. As Timer is gonna get in for the 9th time today. As the Cougars and the Glitch Knights are literally the two best teams in the nation. The only two teams who have put up 3 straight 20-point games, 30-point games. And they both have full teams now with 2 players. Well, they both have full teams with both players that are great. So this is just, when is the bro, what I'm waiting on is for the Glitch Knights to play the Cougars, and that's gonna be the best game of the NBL season. When do they play against each other? Next week will be game 4s, and the Cougars will face the Piranhas, the Rhinos will face the Miami Dome Sharks, the Great Hall Spiders will go against the Vipers, and the Glitch Knights will go against the Bandits. So next week isn't really gonna be nothing too spectacular. Brawlhaven Bandits. Okay, so the best game of the season is gonna be on the game 7s on October 24th, and in the main event, the Cougars will go against the Glitch Knights. So that's something to look forward to. As the Glitch Knights are up 32-1 right now, being the 3rd team today to put up 30 points. As this might be besides week 1, this might be the game that all the teams get blown out by 30. But this is crazy, man. As the Glitch Knights are gonna improve to 3-0, and the Piranhas are gonna go down a game, and they are gonna go to 1-2. They were 1-1 going into this game, and both the Piranhas players didn't show up, and Elijah tried his best, and he was just trying to waste out the clock, and he's trying to go in for the 2nd time today. And Accuated 7 is gonna go in for the 26th time today, as they're up 37-0, as the Glitch Knights could score their second 40-point. Wait, hold up. Glitch Knights, as they are gonna look to score a back-to-back 40-point game. Looks like they're about to up 39-0, as the Glitch Knights are looking to score one more time to break that 40-point barrier, and they do, as Timer goes inside for his 13th touchdown. As the Glitch Knights, the 2nd best team in the league, have now 2 back-to-back 40-point games, which is insane. The Burritos could have had a three-peat of 40-point games, but they decided to just play around, which they could have done anything in that game. And they just decided to play around with the Bandits, who were missing Pinecone. As Elijah Fox is still trying to put up his 2nd point of the game, as this is going to be yet another blowout for today. So let me just go ahead and put the score in right now. Glitch Knights W, and the Prawn is a L. As the Glitch Knights go inside again, they're just mugging them right now. It's not even fair. The Glitch Knights and the Cougars are the only two teams in this league who haven't even lost yet. And a combined total of 2 points have been scored on the Cougars and Glitch Knights combined so far, which is absolutely insane. This has just been an absolutely incredible season for the Glitch Knights and the Cougars. This is just crazy. As they score again. As they're up 45-1 right now, looking to go 46. As he does a off the podium past the timer, and that's gonna do it. As the Glitch Knights improved to 3-0 on the season with accurate 7 and timer. Like I said, the Glitch Knights and the Cougars are just tearing through the league right now. As they're gonna improve 3-0 as they win 46-1. So for our third and final game, or timer needs to. So for our fourth and final game of the season, the two worst teams in the NBL are gonna go head to head. So let me get my freaking if my phone will turn on. Thank you. GG's. As for our main event, well, let's just put the two chosen bots for the Vipers. And Liz said that she's gonna need a replacement, so we're just gonna find a replacement for her right now. Who's somebody her skill level? Not Yellow Minion. Okay, so we only have one page to choose from. Forcing Wolf, no. Dark Boy, no. Who's Big Guy? Who's Big Guy TTV? Who is that? I can sub. Thank you, Big Guy. As we're only like four subs away from getting 80 subs on this channel, which is great. So all we need now is just a replacement for Liz, as the two worst teams in the NBL gonna go head to head. I think Dark Boy might be a good replacement for the Miami Dome Sharks, because this is literally a must-win game. This is probably the only game this season that either teams can win. Either of them. I don't know what Big Guy TTV is doing. Unless Big Guy wants to be on the Miami Dome Sharks with Liz now. King Cora, do you want to ask if Big Guy wants to be on the Miami Dome Sharks with Liz for the rest of the season? Can you ask him that? Because Faye Waddle was supposed to be Liz's teammate, and he just bailed out. So Big Guy TTV might help rally back the Sharks. Might rally back the Sharks this season. Put a red bot on his team as well. The two worst teams in the NBL. Go ahead. Sure, I'll be on the team. Okay. So, breaking news: the Sharks are now filled with Big Guy TV and Liz, as the Sharks are the 7th team out of 8th right now. They're the second worst team in the league, as they're gonna try to bounce back in the upcoming weeks. So, all right, Big Guy TTV, this is the main event, and you gotta kick Velocity out. I don't know what Velocity is doing. All right, so Big Guy TTV, you can start it whenever you're ready. So the two worst teams in the NBL are gonna go head to head right now, as Big Guy TTV is gonna be the new teammate to help out Liz in bringing the Sharks back into playoff contention.
3, 2, 1.
As the worst team in the league, the Vipers are going against the second worst team, the Miami Dome Sharks, as they're the 8th and 7th ranked seed going into this game. As the Vipers could put up their first point of the season, as Big Guy TTV is going to score and put in the Miami Dome Sharks on the board for the first time this season, which is crazy. As Liz could be in a very happy mood watching this at home right now. As it looks like the Miami Dome Shark fans are finally gonna have something to cheer about this season, but the Enigma Vipers also score for the first time this season. And again, keep in mind that the Vipers are filled with 2 bots. As Big Guy TTV scores right back, as that makes their lead 2-1 right now. And again, we've never seen, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Big Guy TTV may have been playing last week or the week before, but the Enigma Vipers could go on the board again for the second time today, as the highest point scored by a bot in a game is just 3. And that would be an amazing feat in itself. But the Miami Dome Sharks are gonna go ahead and go on the board for the 3rd time today, as Big Guy TTV is gonna try to get the Sharks their first W this season. Okay, this is a scramble for the ball, as Big Guy TTV is just gonna go inside for the 4th time today, making the lead 4-1. Texting Liz right now to tell her that she now has a partner. Maybe the Sharks can bounce back this season. And I'm gonna text her that they're up. Oh wait, let me. Okay, as the Miami Dome Sharks go up 6-1 right now. As Big Guy TTV also making his NBL debut. There's been a lot of rookies for the past couple weeks to make their debut, as this might be another scoring opportunity for Big Guy, and he gets in there for the 7th time today. As it looks like the Miami Dome Sharks are gonna get finally their first win of the season, as they have just been, man, it's been horrible for them. It's been horrible for them this season, as Big Guy TTV takes it in again. And it looks like they finally might not only score the first points of the season this game, they might score 15, 20, maybe even 30 points, which is awesome for the Sharks right now, as the bot for the Sharks might score, as TTV puts it in again, trying to bring the Sharks fans back together again. Corey, are you in here right now? Corey, are you still in the stream right now? Just let me know. What's good, Oscar? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Corey, just ask. Okay, good. As the Vipers score again, which is crazy, as they're going to be the first opponents to score at least 2 points today. As this game has just been a shocker so far. Both teams getting on the board twice at least today. Anyways, Corey, just let Big Guy TTV know, just every Saturday at 1 p.m. We'll be streaming. That's all you gotta tell him. And maybe now the Miami Dome Sharks have some hope heading into next week's game, as they might have Liz and Big Guy TTV, and this rookie has put up his 11th point of the game right now as they go up 11-2. As this game may have been closer if Liz was playing, because Liz is the only one of 2 mobile players playing in the NBL right now, as Chris Masters is also a mobile player. As Big Guy TTV takes it in again as he does that little guitar strut. Yep, the NBL is now at 77 subs. We're 3 away from 80. Big Guy TTV takes it in yet again. Cool tournament just sub. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Freddie, so much for subscribing. As we're at 78. We're at 78 subs now. Alright, the Vipers are looking to score, and maybe the Vipers may break the record for the most points scored by a bot team, and that record is 3. They might get 3 points on the board. As we're at 79 subs now. We're at 78. We're at 78 right now. We're 2 away from getting 80 subs. As the bot for the Miami Dome Sharks is looking to score right now, as the bots for both teams are just scrambling for right now, as the Vipers putting up a good defensive play. The Vipers actually taking the ball. They could break the record right in here if they're fast enough. The Vipers could do it, as the Vipers tied the record for the most points scored by a bot team, as they increased their score to 3 right now, which is already crazy. And they are 1 away. They are 1 point away from breaking the record for the most points scored by a bot team. If they can put 4 on the board here, a season high of 4 points shown by the Vipers this season. Vipers fans have really had nothing to cheer about this whole season, but their defense has been great, as Big Guy TTV is looking to take it to the house for the 16th time, and he does. But like I said, the Vipers, being the worst team in the league, they are 1 point away from breaking the record of the highest scoring game by a bot team. As the bot for the Miami Dome Sharks scores for the first time this season, putting their lead up 14 right now. As this game winds down, 2 worst teams in the league, as Big Guy TTV takes it in yet again for another touchdown. Oh yeah, and also for all my main channel people, on my Dumpster Cry channel, new upload coming out later. Right now I'm editing it right now, so yeah, new upload is coming either tonight or very early tomorrow morning, but it's most likely going to be tonight because I have 7+ hours to work on this, as Big Guy TTV was about to taunt and try to get into the end zone, but he fails at doing it and then just redoes his mistake. He makes up for his mistake, as the Miami Dome Sharks are up 20-3 right now. As Big Guy TTV taunts again, and that's gonna cost him, as it's going the other way now. As the bot for the Sharks might score for the 2nd time of the game, and they do. Looks like as the bot community, this game has been shown off pretty good so far. This just goes to show that bots can put up some points too. Just because you're a bot doesn't mean you don't have the ability to score. But most of the bots' abilities come on defense, which they're really good at, but they just aren't able to turn that defense into offense, as we're coming up on our final 5 minutes of the game 3s today. And again, the new updated standings for the NBL will be out once this stream will be over, as the Miami Dome Sharks are going to improve to 1-2 on the season, and the Enigma Vipers are going to be in dead last, and they're going to be the only team in the NBL to go 0-3 to start the season off. As Big Guy TTV is looking to taking it for the 22nd time today, and he does. 24-3 right now. The Vipers just looking to score one more point to break that bot record, but looks like Big Guy TTV has the hang of scoring right now in Brawl Ball right now, but the bots are still trying to score for the Vipers, and he knocks it away from Big Guy TTV as they almost made it inside again. They're just scratching and clawing their way to try to score. An amazing effort from the Vipers, as they're still trying not to let him go past mid-court, as Big Guy TV takes the ball out of the scramble, and that's going to put him up 25-3. As they could be the fourth and final team to put up 30+ points today, but the Vipers still trying to score their fourth point of the day, trying to break that record of the most points scored by bots. But Big Guy TTV is trying to spoil that, as he's gonna be score another touchdown for the 24th time today. The Vipers only need 1 point to break the record, as they literally have gone at the end of the podium as they're trying to go inside yet again. They might do it right here, and they almost do it. Big Guy TTV being the bummer of that situation, and that puts the Sharks up 27-3, as they are 3 points away from being the fourth and final team today to put up a 30-point blowout, which he might do unless the Vipers have something to say about that, which they're trying their might right now. That defense from the Vipers are looking to be great right now. All they have to do is just take out Big Guy. He was at reddish orange health right there, and it looks like the only goal for the Vipers right now is just to score one more point to break the bot record, or to keep them from scoring 2 more goals, which would be the fourth and final 30-point game of the day, as Big Guy TTV is going to be one of the more promising rookies, as maybe the Miami Dome Sharks can make a comeback from this season. They might even go up a couple spots after this game if they can run up the score more, as they become the fourth and final team today to put up 30 points. If they keep on running up the score, they might go up a couple spots. They might go from the second worst team in the league to maybe even go up to 6th or 5th place. Maybe inching, trying to maybe make a miracle comeback to make the playoffs, maybe. Now if Liz and Big Guy TV can be on the same page, I project them to maybe going at most 6th place or 5th place, maybe even just barely missing the playoffs, as Big Guy TTV might be the offensive player of the team, and Liz might hold it down on the defensive end, as it looks like the Vipers are still trying their might to break that bot record, as the Miami Dome Sharks are up 33-3 right now. The Enigma Vipers, this might be their last chance after this score to put up their fourth and final point to break that record. Let's see if they can do it right here. as they are just trying their might, but it looks like their might not be their best efforts here. As for the first time, wait, hold up, the game hasn't ended yet. We'll see what the Vipers can do for those last couple seconds here. As they're looking to just waste out the time here. Smart decision by them. As the Miami Dome Sharks get their first win of the season, 35-4, or 35-3 actually. As the Enigma Vipers and the Sharks put up their first points of the season, as Big Guy TV is going to be the newest addition to the Miami Dome Sharks to bring them back this season and to maybe even make it to playoff contention if everything goes their way for the rest of the season. GG's to everybody. Yep. Man, look, in Miami Dome Sharks, let me put the score in. Miami Dome Sharks get their first win of the season, improving to 1-2. So 35 to 3. The Vipers get on the board for the first time this season. They'll go down 0-3. They're the only team in the NBL to do that. Okay, quick. Here's today's recap, everybody. Let me get these bots out of here. GG's to the Vipers and the Sharks. Okay, quick Game 3 recap for today. The Cougars went up against the Great Hall Spiders and they won 33-1. The Thunder Guard Rhinos went against the Brawlhaven Bandits, but Pinecone wasn't able to make it, which made Galaxy the captain, and they lost 36-0. The Apocalypse Glitch Knights went against the Piranhas, as both of the Piranhas players failed to even show up, as the Glitch Knights put up a 46-point decimation. And for the final game of the day, the Miami Dome Sharks improve, and they actually pick up a great rookie in Big Guy TTV, as he put up a 33-point performance, and the Sharks won 35-3. Here are the Game 4s for next Saturday. The Crystal Temple Cougars will go against the Piranhas. The Thunder Guard Rhinos will go against the Miami Dome Sharks. The Great Hall Spiders will go against the Enigma Vipers, as they're looking to try to get their first win of the season. Actually, the Great Hall Spiders and the Enigma Vipers are the only two teams in the NBL who haven't won a game yet. So the Great Hall Spiders are probably in 7th place right now, as they're looking to get their first win of the season at least. And the Glitch Knights will go against the Brawlhaven Bandits. If Pinecone is going to be able to make it, that'll probably be the main event for that week. So anyways, like I said, what's good, Pepe? Thank you for joining the stream, as we are 1 sub away from getting 80 subs. Thank you guys for everybody for showing up and for playing. Like I said, the updated standings will be all like maybe 10 to 15 minutes after this stream is over with. So yeah, thank you for all the fans watching, everybody coming, everybody playing, and hopefully the players who didn't play today are gonna be able to make it next Saturday. So we will see you guys next Saturday for the middle of the season, for the Game 4s of the season. So thank y'all, everybody. Have a blessed day.